folks, and welcome back to Roller Coaster Tycoon. We are here in our challenging parks, and it's today Rocky Rambles. To thwart the highway developers and preserve the mysterious ancient stone circles, you will need to construct a Stonehenge theme park and turn a profit. However, the attraction may pose a challenge as terrain is a tad inhospitable. Fantastic. All right, so we need to repay our loan and achieve a park value of $250,000. So I'm going to remember that repay the loan part because I sucked at that before. Okay. Yeah, the land is a hot mess, but it's okay. It's actually, I don't think it'll be that bad, but it's a hot mess. Let's see. Okay. We have a lot of space to work with, and what's nice here is we can weave things in and out of these mountains pretty easily. I don't think that's going to be a big challenge. All right, so we have monorails. Not a terrible selection of flat rides, honestly. It's not the best, but not the worst. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. What is that? What is that? Oh, that's so dumb. Okay, I'm sorry. I got distracted by the dumbness of some of the things in this game. All right. That's a fantastic slide. What is that? A stand-up coaster with some weird thing. Something weird there. Steeplechase. This is just such weird stuff. Okay, what is that? A dinosaur egg ride? Okay, that's fine. Go-karts with that thing sitting on the side and a top spin. All right. Splash boat's fantastic. What is that? Soft toy store. Okay. Let's take a look. We have cash machine. Do we get the charge? Yes, we get the charge per ride. That's fantastic. What are our loan at? That's $7,000. And the only thing we have, that's interesting. I never realized that these disappeared if you don't have anything built, but apparently they do. That's cool. All right. I actually like this pathing, so we're going to keep building that, whatever it is. Rocky footpath. We're going to go with the jungle railings, I think. And we will unpause. We will remove all of the pathing that currently exists that I don't want to deal with, which is basically just going through this main area there. Fantastic. All right, where are we at? Okay. So we're going to just build in this area, and then we'll probably build out this. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. So we're going to start off with it, or let me get wider paths here to start off with. I don't like having to rotate views to accommodate things, but that's just what we have to do right now. Okay. So let's go in. 50 cents for that. $5 for that. Yay us. Get a nice little bathroom action. Get this. We can open up the park. Doesn't matter. It costs nothing to get in, so we can do whatever. I do need to wipe all of this out. And the reason why I need to do that is because we don't have pathing for any of that stuff. So, and by pathing, I just mean all of this stuff. Okay, cool. We have that part taken care of. Let's start off with nice bumper cars, even though we have basically 2 bumper car rides, which is always fun to experience when it basically gives you 2 of the same rides, just in slightly different formats. All right, we'll get this looking a little darker. I don't know. Let's go with like this dark purple. That's kind of a color I don't really use all that much. I think it looks nice enough. All right, we'll go with red for that. There we go. We have people coming to the park. They are in our park. We have our first guest. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right. These are basically the same thing. So we're going to put another scrambler in here. Put the line there. Put exit there. And I love that we could we're going to be able to charge more for the bumper cars than what we can for this one, which cracks me up every time. All right, we'll open that up. Cool. All right, we got all of that in place. Now, the real question is, do I go out here? Because there is a way to do that, or I could also just plummet right through the middle of this, which is what I'm kind of leaning towards right now. I know that's not what I originally discussed, but I think that's going to be the best choice for us right now. So let's just see what that looks like. If we barrel through there. Cool. Then we should be able to barrel through there. Yeah, baby. Because what that does also do for us here is we can open up pathways like this. And we can just connect them around and through with all of that stuff. Okay. I'm happy with that initial setup there. We'll throw on some more basic things that we need to have back here. Okay, and we also don't have any food in this park yet, so that's probably something we want to start establishing. Get that. We're gonna get some lemonade. Cool, and I'll probably put some more up here as well. Get a burger joint up front. I really hate rotating through all this stuff, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Oh, I have to make sure that's the same price everywhere. Bam. Do we have any more drink options? Sure. Hot chocolate and burgers. That's a winning combination in an arid looking park like this. All right, we're gonna go with like a bar screen. $3 seems fine for that. And then we're just gonna throw on a cuddly toy in the back here. And then I think we have enough of this stuff to last us for a bit here. Cool. All right. What we really need is something to drive some money our way. So I'm tempted to build one of these little wooden wild mouse and have it go through here, but that's not what I want to do. And the reason why I don't want to do that is because there's no on-ride photo. It's also really low capacity. I think a twister coaster is going to be better for us, but if we take a look at our money, we just don't have that much right now. And I did not see how much budget we actually, I should do that. I did not see how much we could actually do. So let's take a look here. I'm going to pause the game again. We can only borrow, okay, $5 grand. So it's not like we have cash money sitting there waiting for us. It is a limited amount of money. So we're going to do this, I think. Then we'll bring this up as much as we can. There we go. We'll get rid of that stupidness. And thank you, Roller Coaster Tycoon, for when we do that stuff, it restores the supports. It's my only real gripe with Parkitect is the supports don't change when you modify things. I wish they automatically update it, but alas, they do not. So we'll do that. We'll throw an on-ride photo section and then there we go. Cool. All right, so we'll get our entrance over here, exits over there. What do we got as far as boats go? We'll do 8 because why not? All right, then we have that. Do I want to go underground? Let's do that. I don't have enough money. All right, then I'm just gonna dipsy-do the lines a bit there. There we go. Cool. Finance-wise, we can advertise for splash boats. Why oh, this. What did I not open here? Oh, we only have 2 rides. Crap. Okay. This should be a moneymaker for us, though. Let's just take a look and see here. We're going to be mighty close, but that's okay. What do we got as our timing here? 2:06, so 126. Did I put 8 or 6 boats on there? 8 is the answer. So 15.75. It's 15. Minimum wait time is going to be very close. Wait for a full load. Let's open her up and see what we get here. I also need to make sure that as these boats go through the drop here, you see they're still moving. So they're going to continue to move there. They slow down once they get to the turn, but we just need to make sure that they get heavier when they're fully loaded and go farther and all of that fun. So we just need to make sure we're okay with the rest. And apparently we already have a ride breakdown. Fantastic. All right. So we have a whole bunch of other random stuff going on here. Like, I actually kind of dig these cave entrance things. This is weird. This reminds me of guess it was like the Halloween areas where they had like the boiling. It was a green color. It's just 3 theme for that. All right, let's take a look and see what is this called. Prehistoric theming. So we got giant mango trees, stone temple. Oh, we got. Yeah, man, that looks cool. How much does this thing cost? 260. Okay. What is that? Okay. We got some animatronic attacking scorpions, because why wouldn't we? Pterodactyl. Do we get cages? Oh, look, we get kind of cages with stuff broken out. I think we've seen this before, but I just don't remember it. All right. But hopefully here, you can see our finances are okay. They're not the best. They're also not the worst. We are slowly moving forward with lots of stuff. Let's do advertising for the splash boats. And this one's challenging because we have a lot of money to make up, and we just don't start off with that much cash, quite honestly. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge for us to go through here. But what I'd like to do is maybe get a coaster existing in this area, or we make a station back here and exist in this area. That might be the ticket. We'll find out. But getting to $250,000 is not going to be the easiest thing in the world. It will be a little bit of a challenge for us, but I think we'll be able to do it. All right, so let's go ahead. Keep doing splash boats, baby. Just need to keep loading those things up, and this thing's going to just print money for us. We just need to make sure it continues to do so and that we give it some space to do it. So we've already made up our money for that. Everything else after this is just money in our pocket. You see how they are kind of... Yeah, see, they're going around this turn at 60 miles an hour. So that was boat 8. Let's take a look at boat 1. See what it reaches as its max speed here. Zoom. Almost 50 miles an hour. That's fun. Okay. Doing good with that. But you can see we are turning a profit already. We spent a butt ton of money in our first month because you have to. But after that, we've been slowly making some cash. You can see this month is our ride ticket sales are definitely up significantly compared to what we had past. All right, we're going to do one more of these splash boat advertising campaigns. And then we got to figure out what we're doing. Oh, a log flume? Heck yeah, I forgot to turn off all this stuff. I actually just want thrill rides because we can get some easy to build thrill rides that should help us out with lots of things and will cost us almost nothing. I can throw a scrambler. I can't get it there, unfortunately. That would be fun if I could get it in that spot, but that's not going to be where it's at. But I can throw it right over here. And we'll do something like that, I guess. Paint-wise, let's go with black and silver. I think that looks nice. Or at least doesn't look terrible. All right, we got that. Bam, bam. Cool. We'll open this bad boy up. Finance-wise, take a look at our park value. It's up at $60,000. We got a log flume now, which is fantastic. I'm really excited about that. That will be our next ride most likely. And I might make it exist through this thing, or I guess we can't really go into this one, but I could make it load up here and go through this. Intriguing. I could also do a car ride and have it go through here and do some things and come back. That might be a easy thing to do as well. So what does that look like if we just play that game? Do something like that. Turn that. And I'm trying to make sure it doesn't take up too much space in this area just because I want to use it for other things. So we will kind of ignore. Where's our... Oh, the footpath. Okay. Yeah, that's right. We have pathing there that we need to account for. Some more infusion of cash. That's there. It's 3 over, so we'll do that once we have some cash, because we're in the negatives right now, which kind of sucks, but we'll get there. We just don't have enough people in this park right now to justify lots of things. Log bump, there we go. Bam, bam. Cool. How many can we get? 14, that sounds reasonable. Test that. This needs to be a dirtier color. Let's go with this darker brown. Yeah. I want these to be a little dirtier too. All right. Then, oh, not that. The nice thing about this is, like, it's not a ride you have to monitor. It's just fine. We got an Enterprise, baby. Heck yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I wanted that or the launch tower. But an Enterprise is a fantastic addition for this park. It's going to be super easy to make money with it, and it doesn't cost all that much. What's this bad boy making us here? $13,000 an hour. All right. Well, that's nice. Let's get this stuff done and out of the way. All right. So 1 minute and 22 seconds. No, that is going to cost 50 cents. I don't really care too much about all of that. I should probably make that more exciting, but I just don't care. All right. So it's 1 minute and 22 seconds. So 82 divided by 14 is what? It's 5.8. So we'll do that. Open that up. There we go. We already have our first customer. There we are. They love it. All right. So we got to figure out where we're going to put that Enterprise. I'm tempted to put it over here or over here, although I like these things. They kind of look neat. I could also kind of stash it. This is only 3. I could lower this down. Okay, that used a lot of money for very little purpose, actual purpose. But now I can put one of these exactly where I want it to be. Just need to get $800. But nicely, I'm just going to borrow the money because I can. And you can't stop me. I'm going to go do that. Put that there. $4 all day long for that. I just need to paint it a little bit. I don't like the blue on these. The blue and the black just don't look super great to me. Yeah, that looks nice. All right, so wait for full load. All that's good. Yay us. Got that. I don't have enough to build that. There we go. Now we can open that part up. That should help make us some money as well here. And we really need to get back to the log flume, but what I really need is a coaster. I really desperately need a coaster here. Rotodrop's not bad for us here. Are people saying they can't go on us in the rain? I think it's good value. That's fine. I will continue to live on that. If it's making us even a little bit of money per hour, we're fine. And there we go. We're up back over our money there. What's our park value looking at? 75? Okay. And then this thing should start making money again because everybody's finally going back on it again. So do I build a coaster in here? I can make an entirely indoor coaster without any real problems. Get to do all the things and then we can make money in the rain. The problem is it's really expensive to do that. And we have $3,000 on our ability to spend here. But you can see, like, we had our initial month where we lost money. Oh, we did lose money on our third month. I thought we made money. But we've really maintained pretty nicely through there. And this month we're making money. So we're not going to be building anything really. And months that we did build stuff, it wasn't wild. hire another mechanic here. What did we just get? A merry-go-round. Oh, thrill rides are done? I don't want a merry-go-round. Okay, let's go with coasters. Because I don't think I want water rides either. Although, River Rapids ride could be really solid and have really good throughput. But we're just not there yet. Okay. Next up is this bad boy. Cool. See, I don't like that. Like that it took away the theming. That's dumb. But what I am jazzed about right now is that we didn't have to spend any actual money for any of this so far. Well, we spent money, but we haven't had to pull money out of our reserves here. So that's a big plus for us. All right, what is this thing coming in at? Oh yeah, you can charge $4 for that all day long. Let's open that up. We're gonna need to add in another bathroom back here, probably. We'll add a cash machine back here as well. I don't think we need it quite yet, but I don't know. Cool. And funnel cake shop, I don't mind if I do. Well, the game minds apparently because I don't have enough money to pay for it. But once I have enough money to pay for it, it'll be fine. All right, so we got that. $3, same price everywhere. Beautiful. All right, our park rating continues to rise. Our finances are looking ever better. Again, we're down a little bit this month, but that's okay. Our park value is going up. Once we get more money in our pocket, we'll be fine. It's just a matter of getting that money in our pocket. I'm also going to turn on general rides. I should probably turn on water rides as well. I don't think they're going to give us anything other than the rapids ride. More, they might give us the river ride, which I also don't want, but that's fine. Vertical drop coasters, fantastic ride for a small park like this. I could probably engineer one to fit in this small little area. Station right here, turns, lift, turn, drop, does some dipsy-doos and comes back. I think I could swing that. It's going to cost too much money for us right now, so we just need to make sure we continue to be profitable. And I think in this area is where I want to build a log flume. I think that makes sense. Especially, well, in theory, I could keep it entirely indoor if I really wanted to. I don't really want to, but I could. So we'll do that. We're doing our thing here. Got that. I need to just back that up one more. I put that in the same spot, didn't I? Yeah, I suck. All right. Just slow the game down here. Turn it there. Then we put the turn section on. There we go. Car ride, that can be fine. Uh-oh. There we go. So we'll stop there. And then we can bring this in for an ending. There we go. See, that wasn't so bad. That will be okay. We're in year 2, so I'm getting a little concerned. January, February, March. So we're freshly into year 2, but still. Yeah, see, we're... I don't like that. But our park value continues to rise, which is always a good sign. 21 boats. Sure. Test it out. Where's boat 21 at? Okay, so it's around the turn. So even if this thing gets backed up all to heck, it's going to be okay. Got that. Oh, I can't even... I didn't realize that was down like that. Okay. All right. Down, down. Straight. Doop. Okay, give me the monies. Come on, game, I need the monies. Cool. All right. Is that boat 1? Where's boat 1? It's doing the last little stretch here. All right. Once we have that, this thing's going to print us money too. All right. It's 221. That's a number we've had before, right? Am I just making that up? So 141 divided by 21 is 6.7. Oh, I need to wait for a full load as well. Open up, baby. What do we just get our hands on here? Cheshire Cats. I'll throw all that on, because why not? How's this one doing? Still sending out lots of boats, but making far less money than what we were before. But also, people have more options right now. And what is going on here? Or does that just happen when people get out? They kind of circle around there. Yeah, it looks like the pattern. We just have too much exits right there. All right, we have lots of loan we can repay. There we go. Park value is now over $100,000. We're in April, so we still have plenty of time. And I'm going to lower that minimum wait time down a second, just to help clear some of those out a little faster, hopefully. There we go. It looks like it's doing a better job. We're going to do an advertising campaign here for the log flume. I think this is the farthest I've ever gone into a park without building a roller coaster. This is not a very roller coaster tycoon-esque park because there's no roller coaster to be had here. Dinghy slide, don't care about that. I suck at building them. I'm just not gonna do it. Let's see, what do I want as a... I really want to build one of these. We're gonna continue to pay off loan. Even though I think this thing would make us stupid money if I can build it properly. So let's see what we can do here. Just need to make sure that this all fits. Okay, so that's the only spot we can do that at if we're doing it that way. Okay, I'm fine with that. Now again, this is going to be designed to be a tiny little. It's nothing. This is not going to be some wild, crazy coaster. I have to be careful here because there's a ride underneath us, so I can't manage that land in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, so I have a little problem there. All right, so let's slow this on down. Let's see if I can reposition this station. I think I can. So maybe instead of doing that, I'll have it turn here. It'll be a block break area. Our station. And then we can have this thing just start taking off here. That. Actually, let's have it. Can I turn it? And okay, let's do this. That's kind of cool looking, right? Mine ride? That's a coaster, right? Okay, I'm gonna bring this to a hard stop instead of doing the softer one. I'll do that because then I can make this thing turn immediately. Put on our brakes. Once we get to the monies, then I'll do block brakes. I'll have it dip through there, turn it back around, and then block brake it up, and game over. These pieces are monumentally expensive for a park like this, but we have to do them. But I'm kind of digging if I can get 2 vertical drops in there, even though neither one's very large. I like the potential of doing that. All right, so I think... Come on, monies. Where's that coming out there? Okay, can I drop it down a little bit and have it do a loop? I'm in negatives right now, so I need to get some more cash, but... Nah, that's not gonna work. Oh, there's a lot of throw up over there. What's going on? Need that area cleaned up ASAP. Oh, we got vandalism happening? What is going on here? We never have that. We're gonna increase our population of staff members that can deal with such instances, and we'll also hire on some more handymen and women. Alright, so we'll do that. Finance-wise, yeah, we're kind of leveling out. I'm gonna borrow some money because I want to get this ride done. This ride's gonna enable us to do a whole lot more if we get it right. So I'd rather spend the money now to get it right. All right, so we got that. Now we're just gonna bring it home. Trying to get in a view that makes sense. So block break that area up. Nope, just kidding. How do I want to finish this? I am unsure. All right, we'll do that. Throw an RNA photo section, or can I throw a loop in there? That would be cool if I could do that, but yeah, I don't have room to do that. That would be cool though. Honorary photo section. Do that. Drop. There. Block break. That's gonna be not good, but it's good enough for now. All right. 3 seems reasonable because there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be fine. Dropson's the name. Got a junior coaster. That's fun. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I like that a little bit. Woo! Now I have to see what it's doing here if it gets back to this other block break before it reaches this one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a problem. Because if this ride breaks down, it's going to crash there, and that's not good. I might throw a brake right here. All right, let's test that and see what it does. That's good. Clears that block break. And into the next one. Cool. The timing on that all works out beautifully. There we go. Okay. Now we can start charging some money, hopefully. Because we're in July of year 2. So we're not like dragging too bad, but we need to get stuff done here. So I can hopefully see where that's at. I need this to be a longer line. All right, we'll do that. Sure, that will work. All right, let's take a look and see the timing on this thing. It's 48 seconds long, divided by 3. I don't know. How long was it? 14. Okay, so it's a little over 16 seconds. All right, so the maximum wait time, it's going to be like 13. Minimum is going to be like 8. And we should be able to open up for this bad boy. And hopefully we'll be able to advertise for it as well. Nobody seems to be complaining about the price of that. Fantastic, that's good. Do we have? We do have one of these. All right, we're gonna throw this in. Can we get it in there? No. Bummer. Get one there. We're gonna throw another one back here too, I think, just cause. All right, now we can go into finances and we can open up and advertise for Drop Zone. We'll do it for 6 weeks. That leaves us money to start paying our loan back. Our park value with the addition of that coaster shot up significant. We went from, okay, so that added like $34,000 worth of value to our park there. It's a beautiful thing. You'll love to see it. And it already has a full line. And this ride is going to fund all of our future expansion. We now should have 3 really high earning rides. If I take a look at this guy, I know it's still getting started, but it's making $31,000 an hour. This bad boy is making $15,000 an hour, or excuse me, $7,500 an hour. And then this one is also around $7,500. So these 3 rides together are making us $45,000-ish an hour. Always a good thing. And that's going to fund the rest of this for sure. Especially each one of these that loads up just prints us so much money. I love it. And you can see it didn't cost, like we did make money essentially. We spent $2,500, but like it wasn't like terrible. We're in August of year 2, so we're coming up towards the end of the second year here, which is fine. We have 4 years to do the job. We're already more than halfway to our goal, unless it went down a lot. Oh no, it's still going up. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. I am gonna do a couple little theming things here, mainly for this ride. Oh, that's a really big piece. What does that look like? I don't know if this is really going to do anything for this particular ride, but it makes me feel better. All right, so the next question is, do we put a coaster in at the front of the park here, or do we do something back here that draws people in and can do something there? Let's take a look and just see. Plenty more tidiest parking country. Heck yeah, because I don't think we were a little bit ago. All right, well, let's take a look at our coasters, not total rides, coasters, and see what we have here. We're going to need a capacity machine because we're up almost 1,000 people. I mean, we have 3 essentially really high capacity rides, but I think another one, especially if it's going to be a moneymaker for us, would be a good idea. A twister coaster is my leading thought right now as far as what I'd like to do, I think. Giga coaster's wonderful, but so expensive. You can look at the price there. It starts at basically $5,000. Twister coaster also starts there, but the mechanisms required to make that work better are more expensive. We can do cheaper stuff there. Not interested in that at all, other than maybe like a boomerang style coaster. Flying coaster is interesting. I want to do it. And then wooden and mine train coaster I want to do. And the rest of it, oh, I forgot about the mine ride one. But the rest of it's not really there. The mine ride one would be a good one up here, actually. Let's do that. That could be fun. All right, but we do need to get... There we go. Okay. All right, there we go. And what I like about this is it shouldn't really do much to what we're doing. Like, it's not going to get in the way of another ride, I don't think. Alright, just make sure it's a smaller one. There we go. And so far, I've been really happy. We haven't had to worry about money at all for this ride, except for that last little stint there. We didn't really have to do anything to make sure we could afford this, which is always a nice and privileged position to be in. All right, so what I'm going to do here to make sure I can mark that spot and clearly see what it is, I'm just going to change the color of that. So then when I go back with this part of the track here, I can kind of figure out where exactly I'm at and where I need to be. Because right now I feel like I'm way back from where it should be. I'm going to take a little loan here just to get this part. Oh, I'm only off by 1. Okay, that's not so bad. There it is. Okay, cool. We'll figure out the exit for all this stuff in a little bit. Let's see what we got. Mine ride 1. $3. Wait for full load. We do. Let's just do 2 laps and see what it does. Okay, we need to dirty it up. It's too shiny. It needs to be worse. Peach tan, yeah, that's not right. How am I going to build this? All right. Oh, if we can't go up, we can go down. If we can't go down that way, we can go down the other way. All right, there we go. How many cars do we have? 5. All right, so that's not 20 people. It's 18 people, which isn't the best. That's a pretty long line. How long is the ride? Oh, it's not bad at all. I think we can charge $2 for that all day long. Sure, open that up. That was going. Let's see. I don't think we need to advertise for that right now. It's rocking and rolling. Let's see back here. This thing has been used by 583 guests. This one up here has only been used by 287. So this one is the popular one. All right. So these guys, let's add another one of these guys on. What we got? Versa coaster. We get to get a Ferris wheel, or not Ferris wheel, merry-go-round too, didn't we? Yeah, let's throw one of those in. I got that. This park is far more, like, it's not hard, it's just you gotta stay on it or you're gonna lose, so. We're not going to lose. We are going to win this one. We just need to keep working here. Finances, we're at 163, so we have less than 100,000 to go. We essentially have our loan pretty much paid off. We just need to do a little bit more with that, but we're just about there. All right, what else do we have ride-wise that we don't have built yet? Do we have these yet? We do not, but we can. Okay, so they're going to be our next thing we build. We'll build them right there once we get some more monies. There we go, flying saucers. It's not exactly black, it's more like a purple color there, but I'm trying to match that roughly. All right. And I want to just keep slowly expanding this little area of the park because I do want to get a coaster back here sooner rather than later. All right, got all that going. Everything else is set with that. Fantastic. So is this thing still making us the... Oh, it's up to 9. Fantastic. This one, where are you at now? Down a touch. Monster trucks. Yeah, still making us that 363 or 365 an hour. This one's up to 33,000. Heck yeah. All right, so now our budget is donezo, or our borrowing of money is done. For now, we're going to borrow money in a sec. That's going to be our next one, which I think is going to be this guy right here. Stand-up looping would be cool over this, but I don't want to damage any of the theming, so I won't build in that area. But we could easily build a little thing here and then make a pathway over. That's not a bad idea. All right, let's see what we got here. There we go. And what I was trying to make sure we did there was not damage the theming. And it looks like we were able to avoid that problem. Oh, actually out of money. Was that a spiral slide that we just got? I love that ride. I don't know why, but I have a soft spot in my heart for the spiral slide. All right, that's going to be a fairly significant addition if and when we do that. Oh, it's a spiral roller coaster. Okay, never mind. All right, so what do we not have yet? We don't have this. And this is when I just start throwing everything I can at the stuff here. All right, got that. Bam. Bam. Nope. Bam, bam. Let's see what else can we build back in this area to make it fun. Tempted heavily by go-karts. I'm not going to do it, but I'm tempted. Spiral hedges would look kind of cool there. Especially because this should be able to support just a butt ton of people. Come on, give me more money. There we go. All right, we need to put this into there. Cool, we got all that. We'll max out the number of people at 64, I believe what it is, but I always forget. Okay, $64, fine. Open that bad boy up. Some more basic necessities back there. Alright, we're just going to connect to that at this point. I don't think there's any reason not to. Oh, not that. I want to build bathrooms. Steel Wild Mouse, I actually am a big fan of that ride too. Happy to have that on board. Burgers and hot chocolate, baby. All right. We are in March year 3, so we need to start getting a move on here. What are we at? We're over 200, which is good. Steel Wild Mouse. I know I generally don't like building pre-built rides, but I really dig this ride. I think it's cool. It'll fit in there so nice. We just need a little bit more money. There we go. And we completely cash flowed that entire ride build. There we go. I don't want that line to be too big. I think that's fine. I forget the stats on this ride. I don't remember how long it takes. It's 5 cars and it's a minute. So how many cars did I say? 5? All right, so yeah, 10's about right. We'll do that. Open that bad boy up. There we go. We'll throw a cash machine back here, because why not? We'll also throw the stuffy toy, because we can. So we have, I think, everything except for the go-karts. Water rides, we have basically all that stuff. Even though I don't want all that. Let's just go shops. We have enough roller coaster stuff right now, I think, which I don't usually like saying, but for right now, it's true. I think this guy's going to be our next best thing here that we're going to build. I want a capacity monster. I want something that's fun. And I think this one fits the bill. Oh man, this is going to be a monster. No, I'm not going to. I can't do that. That's too much. Oh, that's fun. You can do it upwards. Okay. I'm cool with this so far. The massively expensive piece. My goodness. I'm running into the mine ride. The exact thing I said that I was trying to avoid. I ran straight into it. Okay. Well, can I do that? Oh, I can do that. That's lovely. All right, we're right. I need to get my land tool. Okay, it would have been way easier just to lower that. All right, we got that. Oh, inline twist. I think that looks cooler. Oh, I'm liking how this one's coming together. This looks cool. All right. Oh, come on, give me the money. All right, we're gonna try to start bringing this one home a little bit here. So it's gonna have plenty of speed right now, but I'm gonna bring it into a brake run. And then we'll begin the second, much shorter part of this ride, even though it's not terribly long as is. I got that. Oh, that would have been cool if I could have dove right in, like gone straight. It's going to go straight into a tunnel still, but I would have liked the other way better. Would have been cooler. The unread photo section, of course. And then we're going to try to bring this bad boy in. The only thing I'm concerned about is that part right back there. So let's get rid of... So if I were to go straight here, but if I turn it... Ah, crap. Okay. So we do our block brakes there. Turn it. And it's going to come in there somewhere. Hmm. I do not know how I want to bring this thing in. All right, let's cut that. Can I sneak in around this way? Oh, that's lovely. There we go. Oh my. I'm looking forward to this one. All right. Now, I could run. It's way too many. We're going to try running 3 trains here. Make sure the lift hill speed's at its max. All right, so goes through that. Thank God I made it through that. Looks good. I don't know if it's gonna make it through this. Oh. Does it? Block brakes. Fantastic. Just make it through this corkscrew. Oh, it's already in the brakes, that's right. Okay. Corkscrew's right after the brake run. And this guy is going to clear that block brake before this guy gets to the top of the lift hill. This one's coming in the station. Oh, the timing on this is really nice. All right, so 1:20. That's easy math. It's 40 seconds, so max wait time is going to be 35. Minimum's going to be like 30. Sure. We'll wait for a full load. $10 with that. Cliffhanger. It definitely needs a gruffer kind of look here. Yeah, I like that. Cool, cool. All right, all that looks great. All right, and we are open. We have that all paid back. Oh, we just missed. Look at, we're at 243, so we don't have much left to go. Let's throw in another enterprise. Let's throw in another enterprise. Everybody likes good enterprise. That should bother some people. And we'll open that bad boy up. All right. All right, we're just about there. This is a big another flat area. Let's put on this bad boy. Will it fit in here? I want to do that. Come on, give me mouse towers. Let me do it. Yes. Just gotta fix it, of course. Finances, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, we're just about there. Oh yeah, I just put in other things that were, oh, there we go. Let's say we got to be getting close on this, but man, I actually like this one, especially this part right here. I think that's just killer. I really like this part a lot. But I think that's going to wrap us up here for today, folks. Thank you as always for hanging out with me, and I'll see you soon enough. Thanks again. Bye-bye.